Serpenzai made a video roasting those celebrities who spend a few days in China and suddenly think it's paradise. Jimmy O. Yang specifically. He went point by point tearing Jimmy's claims down. I won't go into the details, but honestly, I think he was right most of the time. What actually struck me was his conclusion. Tourists come to China, get blinded by the honeymoon effect, spend a couple of days, and then act like they understand the whole country. That's not just naive, it's arrogant. And I feel that deeply because when I see those videos, it feels like the suffering of people in China is being ignored. The daily oppression here is something tourists from developed country can't even imagine. And what hurts is, no one outside seems to care.
一切都是为了家庭，支持理解，这是最光荣的。
Our pain never makes it on the TV or into official speeches. Those platforms exist only to polish the government's image. Critical voices are silenced, punished, erased, simply because they don't fit the narrative. And when criticism gets louder, the government sees it as a direct challenge to its authority. In China, everything blends toward protecting that authority. And over time, people themselves get worked by it. On one hand, they're used like disposal workers, stripped of individuality and rights, yet they accept it because they think this is what life's supposed to be. They've never experienced real freedom, never see another way of living. On the other hand, some even brag about how great China is, as if praising the system will give him some dignity.
My cousin told me you can just leave your moped out. You can leave your moped on the street. Nobody's gonna take it.
That's why every time a foreigner finishes a happy trip and shouts, I love China, it feels like a slap in the face because we live here, in this suffocating reality, unable to speak freely. And when tourists showed up, they only see the show the government prepared. It's like those ancient emperors going out in disguise. People only let them see what they want them to see. The emperor enjoys the fantasy, while the commoners keep suffering. And no, I don't expect foreigners to save us. You came, you had fun, that's fine. But what I can't stand is when they use their ignorance to dismiss the truth. When they protect their beautiful experience by calling us extremists or liars. Their careless praise makes it harder for us to be believed. Because here's the reality. Yes, you stayed in a luxury hotel, but did you see where the delivery workers or hotel cleaners lived? They are the majority. Yes, you admire the skyscrapers, but did you notice the dust from construction being swiped straight into the air we breathe? The government isn't incapable. It just doesn't care about what ordinary people need. Look at these photos I just took the other day. In the first one, there's a sign that says, to keep the city clean, no street vendors here. They even hire security to keep people from setting up stalls. But in the second photo, the security guard they hire is literally pissing on the grass right next to the sign. Nobody cares. Why? Because the government only care about how the street look like on camera, screwing away anything that could spark criticism. What it actually feels like to live here, the stench, the mess, they couldn't care less. This kind of absurd contradiction is everywhere. You can't make it up. The street vendors were once banned in the name of order, but then bike sharing companies filled the sidewalks until nobody could walk. Regular people get punished for taking space. Capital that drives the economy always get a free pass. Same with motorcycles, banned in Beijing for safety. But once food delivery boomed, electric scooters start driving the wrong way on sidewalks and fuck up the traffic, and police just look the other way. Do you see the pattern? In China, rules aren't about fairness or serving the people. They're about power and control. People put government's orders and leaders' demands above common sense, above morality, above public safety. We couldn't care each other less. That's why trust between people are so low, while life feels so cold, So, yeah, come to China, enjoy your trip, take your selfies, show off your life. That's fine. But don't go online preaching about how wonderful everything is, because your I love China posts don't make our lives better, they make our voices smaller. While you're celebrating the fireworks, we're still choking on the smoke.